Hey guys, Ogalbina here, bringing you guys our GDL Season 2 week. Oh my gosh, I suck. I totally didn't look up the week number. Hold on. I'll look up this number. Week 8 battle, because it's week 9 when I'm recording this. Battle against Diet Titan is New Britain Rockruff. Jason is a really good player of mine. He's a phenomenal player. He's having a good season here and in the BPR. He's been killing it, so definitely go show him some love in the description below. Awesome guy. Definitely go give him a look. But as you can tell, I'm recording this super late. Me and Jason played, and I totally forgot to record the team builder before, and then I'm like sitting here Sunday night, and the game goes up on Monday morning. I didn't record a team builder. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Obviously, there's going to be no face cam in this team builder, but actually in the battle there is. So I guess look forward to that. But yeah, with that being said, before I jump into the team builder, I do want to say if you guys are watching the videos, you're enjoying them every day, be sure to drop a sub if you haven't done so already. It helps me out. It helps me push towards that goal of 400. It's completely free, so why not just click the button for me, especially if you're enjoying the content too. But yeah, with that being said, quick little team builder just so you can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, so you have that background knowledge going into the match. So yeah, our team, if you did forget or you're new here, consists of Keldeo, Scizor, Dugtrio, Drapion, Rotom-Mow, Talonflame, Doublade, Orbeetle, Rhydon, Drampa, and G-Max Alcremie. While Jason's team is very terrifying. It consists of Jirachi, Kyurem, Lycanroc Dusk, Togekiss, Gastrodon, Vikavolt, Girder, Tangela, Flareon, Skuntank, and G-Max Duraludon. Now, biggest threats to me, Kyurem is a very big threat. Now, you wouldn't think that when I have Scizor, which is honestly probably the best check in Galar deck, but I think that Scizor is doo-doo butter this week, and I am not bringing it. So we're not bringing Scizor, unfortunately. I just couldn't finish it. It's not necessarily like doo-doo butter, but I don't think I could fit it in this particular matchup. We went with some other things, and potentially maybe in the playoff rematch we can try and fit it on or something like that, but I really didn't think I could fit it this week. Lycanroc Dusk, big issue for our team. Like, incredibly big issue for our team, so we'll have to be careful. G-Max Duraludon can be very scary. That's the mod we use in APA, and I thought it was great. And Jirachi is always terrifying. It can always run a million different sets, so depending on what he is, we can be in a pretty tough spot. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, we have our Keldeo rocking out with the choice specs, justifies its ability, Scald Flip, Turn Focus Blast, and Secret Sword. Now, this thing is a phenomenal breaker in this game. Oh, let me go for the EVs, because we have those on screen. I mean, in Team Builder. So we had 68 HP, 4 defense, 28 special attack, 12 spadef, and 196 speed with a timid nature. Now, like I said, before I cut my own self off, this is a phenomenal wall breaker in this matchup. Granted, we have to click the correct stab. If we click the correct stab, we 2-hit KO everything on the team, but you can pivot between Togekiss and Gastrodon, which is a bit annoying, but if we click the right button, we should be in a good spot to nab us one, and at least, break a hole, play aggressively. Once he sees respects, we can make some aggressive doubles. I think that's really cool, and probably either eliminate Gastrodon or Togekiss. Preferably the Togekiss. The fighting stab in the endgame is incredibly free. I could definitely see a Secret Sword endgame, provided we can get rid of said Togekiss, which is obviously super clean. So we're going to definitely be using Keldeo as a breaker, trying to get it in as much as possible if we can, and click some buttons with it. Next up, we got Life Orb, Dugtrio, rocking out with a Reed Trap as its ability, obviously. Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, and Sucker Punch. EVs-wise, we got 196 attack, 132 defense, and 180 speed with a Jolly HR. I believe that either allows us to live Jolly or Life Orb. Jolly Life Orb or Jolly Band Sucker Punch from a Lycanroc after rocks, which is obviously clutch if we are at full and we can, obviously take one and then eliminate that thing. Super great for us because that thing's a big threat. There's going to be a rocker. There's going to be a mon that can potentially trap a Jirachi if it's not running Shed Shell, though I think we do force into a Shed Shell. We can trap a non-G-Max Duraludon, which is really clutch. It has to run a Pokeball, so we will be able to trap it. And we can trap some annoying beacon things. Like I said, we can live a Lycanroc hit from full. And if he's not like Life Orb Band, after a couple Life Orb hits, we can limit hits. So that's obviously clutch. We can potentially trap a Kyurem. If it's not behind a sub, it's got a little bit of chip on it. We can hit a big Stone Edge on it. Sucker Punch just for general priority, and then Rocks are obviously nice in this matchup because our other ground type spoilers that we're bringing is very offensive this week, so we can really fit Rocks on it. Next up, we have said ground type in Rhydon, rocking out the Eviolite Rock Head as its ability, Earthquake, Swords Dance, Stone Edge, and Rock Polish. EVs wise, we got 100 HP, 172 attack, and 236 speed with an adamant nature. This Pokemon, if we can find the opportunity to double stance, goes crazy in this matchup. I don't expect him to bring Tangela. If he does, we have lots of things to beat Tangela, so we should be good in that, right? But I really don't expect Tangela. And if we can potentially get in on either Lycanroc or Togekiss, force a switch, and then, you know, maybe get up a, second hit if we live one hit from full from something else in the back, like a Kyurem, like a Duraludon, something like that, and we can get the double dance off. This Pokemon goes crazy. Though, honestly, if we can chip things down, Rock Polish can just win on its own, and if we kind of eliminate the fast stuff, Sword Dance can win on its own. Sword Dance serves as a phenomenal breaker if we can get it on the right thing, and then Rock Polish can clean up a weakened team in the end game. So I think Rhydon is a phenomenal win con, depending on what we have eliminated, what we can position ourselves to do, and all that good stuff. So it's obviously super clutch. Next up, we have our G-Max Alcremie rocking out the Love Ball. Sweet Veil is its ability. It should be, what do you call it? Aroma Veil. That's okay, though. Battle already happened. I suppose it doesn't come into play. Oops. Dazzling Gleam, Recover, Calm Mind, and Mystical Fire. 228 HP, 52 defense, 28 special attack, 68 speed def, and 132 speed with a bold nature. This Pokemon is a pretty good breaker in this game, and it really puts out a lot of pressure on my opponent's team to kind of pivot around. His Fairy Resist is Jirachi, which is obviously a very good one, but it does not take a Max Mystical Fire into another one in the Sun, which is obviously really, really nice. And with our investment, we can chew Max Attack Iron Heads pretty well. Once we G-Max up, I believe he cannot 2-hit KO us, which is obviously super clutch. And he can't, flinch us when we're G-Max form, which is really cool as well. Other than that, this Pokemon, if we can eliminate Jirachi or trap it with Dugtrio, this Pokemon wins the game. Like, it 100% wins the game. Does really, really well. And if we can G-Max up on big physical threats after we've Calm Minded, we'll be in an even better spot for this thing to potentially win. So if we can eliminate Jirachi, this is another great potential win con in its own right. Next up, we have our Rotom rocking out with the Citrus Berry, Levitate as its ability, Discharge, Light Screen, Leaf Storm, and Defog. EVs wise, we got 220 HP, 4 defense, 4 for def, 92 special attack, and 188 speed with a modest nature. This is a nice pivot this game. Discharges to throw some pairs on some, annoying pivots like the Kyurem, because that's really his only good pivot into this thing. That and Tangle, I guess, but pairs on Tangle is also really, really nice. Light Screen is just because the team that I brought loses to Kyurem, so if I can get up a Light Screen, I'll switch into it, and I can pivot around it a little bit easier with the rest of my team, which is obviously really, really nice. Leaf Storm so we can blow away Gastrodon, because Gastrodon's annoying. This is a great Pokemon to break through with really annoying defensive core versus me of Togekiss plus Gastrodon, so that's obviously really, really cool in its own right. And then Defog so we don't get Hazard stacked. Rocks are really annoying in this game, and Sticky Web are definitely very detrimental to us in this game. So I want to make sure those are gone for our Keldeo and things like that to thrive and prosper. And then lastly, we got our Doublade, rocking up the Eviolite, No Guard Ability, Iron Head, Shadow Claw, Sword Dance, and Shadow Sneak. EVs wise, we got 212 HP, 12 attack, 116 defense, 132 speed def, and 36 speed with an adamant nature. This Pokemon, very, very basic Doublade set, but I think it's very good. It's a great physical Jirachi set, which is something I think he can bring. It's a solid Kyurem check, though Earth Power should just 2-hit KOS, pretty much like always. It's a nice return. We can take it from Togekiss for a great Lycanroc Dust check, and we can actually do some pretty good work with an SD set if we can get some chip on some proper things. But yeah, that's going to be the team. I will be right back with the match. Alright guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Mr. Jason. Let's hope that we get a little bit luckier than the last time we played him. But like I said in the team builder, is a very tough matchup, so we'll see what we can do. All of the things I did not want to see. So we have a Lycan. We have a Jirachi. We have a Togekiss. I skipped the Togekiss for some reason. We have a Kyurem. We have a Gastro. We have a Vikavolt. Now, right off the bat, what are we thinking about leading? Honest to God, I think my Doublade is my best lead. It leads well versus everything not named Vikavolt. Vikol's kind of an issue in general, so I might even just stand and attack that thing. Good lord, I do not want to deal with it. And we'll see what we can do from there. If you Scarf Kyurem or Alcremie checks it, so that's obviously nice. And if he's not, then our Keldeo can always revenge it. And Keldeo is looking $3.99 in this game. What do you call it? Provided we click the right button, it goes dumb. But yeah, we're going to lead with Doublade. Hope for the best. We are pretty Spadef, so let's see what he ends up leading. If it's Lycanroc, awesome. If it's Togekiss, awesome. And we'll see what we can do. We're gonna need to play this game really aggressively. Like, super aggressively. But good luck, have fun to Jeshon. I see. That's fine. This is a good lead for us. What I'm gonna do, I'm feeling pretty nuts. So, in order to kill us, Kyurem needs to be choice specs, I believe, right? In order to kill us on a roll, it would have to be specs Kyurem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double Nom, because what I feel like this does is it gives me the best overall positioning. He stayed in. Alright. Disagree. Can he just Ice Beam? Earth Power. So he might be specs. He might be specs. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, at least scout for that. Dude, I could have gotten so much damage off on this thing. What's his switching? I feel like a Volt's pretty free. Dude, there's no way you're not choice and you did that. Oh, I'm not Volt. That's so bad. Okay. So we're gonna double out, covering... What's his switching, man? Ugh, this is so bad. This is an awful matchup. Probably Vikavolt. And I don't really punish Vikavolt too well, in all honesty. Like, I really don't punish Vikavolt. Something I can do is go Dougie. I can go Dougie because it does a lot with Stone Edge. But I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna double Dougie. This makes me think he's specs. Dude, are you not fucking specs? Then why did you... I don't agree. If you're not specs, then why would you stay in on my Doublade? I really don't agree. Sub. Then why would you stay in on my Doublade? Alright, regardless, I gotta just EQ. Wow. Wow. So we're gonna Earthquake. Well, at least break sub. But no rocks this game, which is also pretty awesome. We can potentially set up on this with our dude later. So we're Life Orb. He's gonna knock us out with a Freeze Dry. Down goes Dougie! That's pretty bad. Especially because I really wanted that to trap the thing. I'm gonna go Alcremie. I have to go Alcremie. I can also use this as an opportunity to really break through with Keldeo, but I have to click the right button. I think Alcremie is just my best play. Yeah. Subtoxic? No, because he gets to be Roost. So yeah, this set doesn't... So I don't have a good check to it. We're going to Mystical Fire, because it'll cover this thing staying in. And it'll cover like a pivot out to Jirachi. You know. And most of it seems special anyway, so be it. He's probably going to go Rachi. We'll be able to pop an Akka if he is Akka. Right, hard. So, good mid ground. Good big ground. I guess he's just 100% in my head right now. Which is not good in a bad matchup, to say the very least. You could probably crunch here pretty freely. But he also could be scared, because we always could just, you know, like max up. But I'm going to go into our Doublade. We're just going to check this. We are at full. And if I don't just Iron Head the first turn. 3 rocks! Alright. Yeah, this is like super bad. I think from here, do I Shadow Claw? Yeah, I can Shadow Claw because I can go in and defog on the Gastrodon if that ends up coming out. Alon. Yeah, so this covered this also coming out. Shadow Claw, is it a crit? Nice. Take those. It is boosted crit. I'm gonna SD up. Actually, I don't know if I can SD up. I don't have switch-ins. Doublade to a Vikavolt. 50 on a crit. Shadow Claw. He's not invested in defense like at all, which is like super bad. So I'm just gonna Shadow Claw again. Guess he attacks me. If not, we'll put him in range. I would have loved for him not to be Roost. But, you know, it happens. Good lord. Okay, that's like so bad. I'm gonna SD this turn in case he wants to Roost again. Or in case he wants to get up his webs. I can still defog webs away. So he's just gonna Bug Bust. Does not have T-Bolt. Yo. Oh, we're gonna at least put on some pressure with Doublade here. Put on some pressure with big Doublade. I'm gonna Shadow Claw this turn. Shadow Claw, if it doesn't kill, it puts him in range of a Shadow Sneak. Please discharge. He's gonna fucking parry me. Watch. No, he doesn't. Awesome. It's not die, unfortunately. And we can just sneak it, I suppose. We're leaving ourselves wide open to a Scarfrachi endgame, though, with this thing being so chipped. Also not good. We also lose to the dude, Lycanroc, which is pretty dope. But maybe we'll be able to claim a kill here. He could, in theory, save this as well. But we'll see. We will see. Sneak. Awesome. So we're going to be able to pick off a kill. Get our first of the day, so it's not a 6-0 at the very least. Again, as much as I want to beat Jason, especially after he got us in DBR, this is really a tough matchup. So, we'll do our absolute darndest to pick up this game from him. But, like I said, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. And he sends out Icy. Cure him. And it's not a boosting item. It should kill us. I'll be honest. Right? That did a lot. But +2 should always break us up. So, like, you can't really sub down on me. I'm gonna sneak again. At least get some chip off. Yeah, that breaks us up. So he's gonna Earth Power. Again, that's completely fine. Yeah. And from here, game's looking tough. What I kind of want to do is I want to go into Big Dad Beat here. He's Freeze Dry, Earth Power, Sub Roost. Like, there's no other set. There's no other set that he could be if he's those three moves. So Freeze Dry does legitimately nothing to us. I'm going to Calm Mind. Because we should do a lot to an Alcremie when we max up. I mean, to a, what do you call it? A Jirachi. Gastrodon. Okay. Gastrodon. Physically defensive at +1. Good lord, that does nothing to Gastro. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Mystical Fire. No, I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam. This thing could be toxic, which would also be like super bad. But if he's not Clear Smog, then we can Dazzling Gleam into. Oh lord. Okay, so he is Clear Smog. This is a bit annoying. Not my favorite, but we can still use this. Like, we can definitely still use this. Like, it's not, you know, end game scenario for us right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double Rotom. Well, not double Rotom. I'm gonna switch Rotom because it covers a Jirachi switch and it covers this thing staying in, and I get a defog off and get rid of these rots, which I think is really nice for Alcremie trying to check the Kyurem at this point. So we are gonna switch out. I can also see him recovering. I can see him toxicking, a bunch of different stuff. Regardless, my play is to defog. It's just going to spam Clear Smog. That's fine. It doesn't do a lot. We're Citrus as well, which may not be the best, but like, what can you do? The only issue is I don't want to let in the Kyurem for free. I think I gotta. See, part of me just really wants to discharge. Discharge hits legitimately everything. And if he wants to risk that Kyurem, I'm all for it. Yeah, I could have gotten rid of the rocks, but like, Pairing this would be so nice. Would be so nice. But we're gonna discharge. Give me the pair. I deserve this after Jason getting me in the last one so bad with all the hacks. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. From here, kind of tough. Won't lie to you. Kind of tough. He's Spadef Alcremie too. I mean, to a Kyurem, if it's paralyzed, do we outspeed it at level 50 with our Alcremie? Because I think that's pretty important. We do. So I think Alcremie is definitely our play. I wish I had Volt Switch now, but we don't. We do not, unfortunately. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. Roost. So he's gonna get it off. Completely fine. And what we're gonna do, so I'm just gonna recover up so I can be a consistent check to this thing. I expect him to be physical Rachi as well. Like, very much so. Physical Rachi makes the most sense for me. Third Eye Woke, that's gonna be Rachi. Out it comes, we're gonna recover. What I think my play here is going Nom. If anything, he U-turns, which would be unfortunate, but not the biggest deal in the world. He can't risk me maxing up, though. There's no freaking way. Wish. Okay, so he's bulky Wish Rashi, which is also very annoying. But what I'm gonna do is defog. We're running out of ways to kill that Gastrodon too, which is also not fun. We'll see what we can do though. I would have to assume that he's gonna pass into his Kyurem. Oh, he's just gonna go for the Zen Headbutt. Don't flinch me, dude. He had a Kyurem for free, man. Fuck me, dude. I need these rocks away too. I'm gonna go for it again. Fuck. So annoying. Miss. No. Okay. We get away the rocks, which is cool. So he's physical. Physical stabs, I'm assuming. Dude, does this kill? It does. I'm at 12. Yeah, there's no way it didn't. Unfortunate. Okay, hold on. This might be our opportunity with Rhydon. Don't fucking flinch me. Level 50. He does not 2-hit KO us. If we can get a Swords Dance and a Rock Polish, I think we win the game, provided we hit our moves. I'm gonna SD. In case the Gastrodon's the initial pivot. Because we should not get a Gastrodon. Especially because it looked like it was Spadef. So he is gonna switch. Yoda. Gastrodon. Oh, dude, we knocked this thing out. We knocked this thing out. Earthquake. So we are faster. This should drop. Let's go. We might have won with this thing. We might have won with Rhydon. We might have won with it. We'll see, though. We'll see. Very nervous. Ghosty. And Rock Polish. Grass Knot? Fuck, dude. That's gonna kill me. Good brain. Dude, I didn't even know it got that. GG.
That's the game. I can't win now. I need to get the rock polish up first then. Yeah, that's the entire game. Unfortunate. I think that should be the entire game, at the very least, you know. We'll see, though. You could flinch me down, too. Which would also be not fun. But... Damn. Damn. I really thought we had him. That's a great brain by Jason. Miss. Don't flinch me down with this shit, dude. Okay, there's one. So we are at +1. Is it my play to recover? I think it is. Miss. No. Don't flinch me. Come on, Jay. Don't flinch me. Don't do it like this to me. Fuck, dude. This is gonna be so annoying. I need this recover. I physically can't win if I don't get this recover off. I physically cannot win. Let's go. Okay. One more. What does he have left? There's Rachi. Yeah. If we Dynamax up, we can totally win. Actually, no, because if the Rockruff has, or if the thing has Psychic Fangs, we totally lose. Miss. No, you're not even gonna miss a Mare Slash, you're just gonna flinch me a million times? Okay, cool. Dazzling Gleam this turn. Miss. No, come on, Jay. Told you, I need you to get hacks this game, bro. I gotta call mine again. Ugh, I'm so upset that he brought grass, not... Ugh, fuck, dude. Should have called mine again. Okay, we're gonna recover. Unfortunately, I don't think Keldeo has the manpower to do this game. Third I woke. Okay. Our, like, only play is to max up. If we're at +1, +1, we should be able to push through it even if it is Akka. To a Jirachi. He's not 2 at KOS either. And if he's offensive, this is a roll. If not, we 2 at KO him, guaranteed. But this is my play, unfortunately. Ironhead. So he's definitely bulkier. Definitely bulkier. Good lord. Okay. We just set the sun for our Keldeo, which is, like, super bad, too. Actually, I think that might have done it, too. I didn't even think of the side effects of that. Ugh. It goes into Brit. Hold on, I'm Specs Keld. Can I win with Specs Keld? That's a lot. I'm gonna Gmax Finale and get some health back. Maybe he'll miss. Endeavor. Pretty cool, Bring. Didn't really work that well, actually. That was interesting. So we are gonna Gmax Finale. We'll get a little bit of health back. Maybe we can live a defensive Jirachi's Ironhead from non-max. The end game is still potentially in sight. I need Sun to be gone, though, man. I need Sun to be gone. We're Specs, so, like, the Cure might even... No, the Cure's not in range anymore, though. We need, like, a million pairs in the Cure, too. We're gonna Mystical Fire. In case he misclicks. Oh, that didn't die. Can I get that? No, it's okay. Honestly, that might help. Hold on. Let's check. No more sun after this turn, which is clutch. I'm just going to hit Mystical Fire again. He wants to wish for some... Smart man. Yeah, he should just wish up his Togekiss. Unless he misses an Air Slash and he doesn't play Grass Knot for some reason. Game should be over. Ah, that Grass Knot Togekiss, man. That was such a good bring. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I think we should lose unless we get ridiculously lucky. Ridiculously lucky, which I would take. I would 100% take. Fuck yeah, here he comes. Here I am. I would have loved to knock out that thing too, because... yeah, that would have been pretty good. He should just Grass Knot. Flamethrower, right? Same thing. So he's, what, 3 attacks, Flamethrower? And he gets the Wish back, too. Which is pretty much going to spell our demise, unless we get, like, a crit. We should 2-hit KO him, and I don't know if he Okos me back. Our play 100% is just lock Scald and hope for the best. Man! Doubled Hands right on, couldn't do it. He was Grass, not Togekiss. That was a freaking great bring. We're gonna Scald here. It's not even a 2-hit KO. Can I get the burn? I'm not gonna miss an Air Slash? Fuck. Again, I don't think Jason's ever got unlucky a day in his life. We're gonna Scald. Crit, and then a million pairs. But should be the end of the game. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of the game. Unfortunately. GG's Jason. I'm very frustrated. I can't stand losing after we got bullshitted out of a win last week too. It's very frustrating that we're dropping like this and we're just losing games left and right. I apologize to you guys. It's not fun to watch me lose, and it's not fun for me to fucking lose. So we're gonna try and tighten it up next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.